Olá, eu sou Astracar para mais um vídeo Espera aí que eu tô meio impressionado com o cenário. De Baldur's Gate 3. Está no acampamento. Dando aquela descansada.
Yes, my friend? Finding is my job, my friend. If there's anything in the world worth knowing.
Follow Themp Gedar. Well, once I've written you into one of my books, there won't be a tavern in Faerun you can enter without receiving a hero's welcome.
Why, I'm practically an expert.
The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
Here, on the Sword Coast.
Impossible.
That can't be.
You're either an excellent storyteller, or...
Tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter? Are you familiar with the process of theromorphosis? That is what happens when a mind flare parasite infects a living... If what you say were true, You? Infected by a mind flare, isn't it?
Cara.
Still, there'd be no harm in me If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear sweet gods! I mean, yes. I suppose I can. I'll need to research the particulars, however.
Something the matter? I know. I felt it. You wouldn't have been able to take it. The artifact has a will of its own. It'd fight back if it didn't want to be with you. I felt it go from me to you. You need its help, just as it needs us. It's still just a box, after all. Might not be possible. It's stubborn that way. Prone to lashing out. Keep it for now. We can all help to protect it. Something the matter? All that's happened. You have a talent for understatement, you know that? Specifics, please.
Segurança explicam passageiros, o que vai fazer se conseguir remover, como estão indo as suas estimativas, o que você acha do que aconteceu?
I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have raised that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with. Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. We've no solid leads right now, though. We'd best get hunting. If you discover anything that might help us, I'm all ears. I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation. I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises? On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from, and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
Carisma.
And some might say eels and turnips boiled in milk is a delicacy. But some are fools. I'll make my own mind up. I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
Vamos ver. Persuasão. Vou nem tentar.
Fine. Just keep out of matters that don't concern you. You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask? She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell. What, besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant? It's nothing to laugh at. Save your questions if that's how you're going to react. No. I mean, I literally can't. There's certain Shah's secrets must be preserved above all else. I have had certain memories suppressed. Voluntarily. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored. Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed.
Mesmo, tem o clérigo para falar.
You wish to speak?
Tá tudo normal aqui.
Fate spins along as it
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead? That is where I was housed, yes. And thou needst not know. Very well. Impossible. Thy party is full.
Aí é o mago.
How can I help?
Cachorro. Ah.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Será que o outro lá veio? Eu quero testar uma coisa. Se eu jogar toda a comida aqui, joguei, tem mais comida. Estamos achando lugar pra mimir. Cadê o lugar pra mimir? Aqui. Água ainda como fica com você. Quem quer falar comigo, mano? Ah, tá.
Looking at something? The only benefit to a mirror when you have my condition, it doesn't quite make up for the lack of a reflection, mind you. Preening in the looking glass? Petty vanity? Of course I miss it. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red. I don't know. I can't remember. My face is just some dark shape in my past. Another thing I've lost. Aging? What do you mean, aging? I'm a vampire. Forever young. What are you talking about? My skin isn't... Is it? Excuse me.
Alguém quer bater papo? Vamos ver. Okay.
Even in such fraught times as these, I used to while away many hours just like these with my companion. Though in fact, she preferred it when we were alone. Curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
By a Gerorn's lost nose! No! Tara is not any cat. She's a Tressum. And given your confusion, I'm guessing you've never met one.
She'd be proud to see me keeping such fine company. The savior of those poor tieflings, no less. After I was afflicted with my condition, I locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable. I gave enough of myself. But Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. She has a good heart. She'd recognize the same in your actions here. I'm sure she'd approve of me lending myself to your efforts.
Smart does her a disservice. She's a fine wizard in her own right, though somewhat held back.
You remind me of her somewhat. There's a steeliness in you. I wish she were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope. Oh, she'll love you. So long as you don't rub her belly. She hates it when anyone does that.
Entendo quanto eu falar sobre gatos.
I assure you, were you to meet Tara, you would see the comparison for the flattery it... Suffice it to say, I think rather a lot of you. And there aren't many on this plane who I'd give such high praise. Right. Understood. Consider this budding romance thoroughly nipped. Though I hope our friendship... Go. Enjoy your evening. Nothing better for the heart than a good night's rest.
Well met.
I think that unknowable powers come with unknown... I can't say I'm not curious. But once you've taken a lithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you. Yes, I suppose we should. Still, I am the frontier's avowed protector. New dangers required. If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will consume what I must to make it so.
Agora vai usar também, creio eu.
You wish to speak? Precious little, but I'm quite certain it can still be found.
Será que vai atravessar com o guardião? Vai.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Holsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
Essa magia tem me preocupar.
It's complicated, but I'm an adventurer. Just like you. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. But to do that, we'll need to think beyond local healers. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Holsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites were merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. I have kept a careful watch on the movements of the cult. Though the Absolute's aims are not yet clear to me, its methods are These parasites are more than illicit spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the true souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you.
Porque você me
Because we
protege.
share a common cause and a common enemy. We are alike. You and I. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells. They need me. I have to go.
Não posso.
No. It isn't safe. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can. But sooner or later, I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
The dog pants through a ball held firmly in his mouth.
Vamos roubar o Baldur com a outra.
He relinquishes the ball. It is well chewed and slick with drool.
Amicus animalis.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Cadê? Cadê a bolinha? Eu...
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Já aparece aqui, né, jogo? Você quer falar, filho? Fale.
My friend!
How do you fare? My research turned up a rather brilliant... It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt...
Não.
You only have a matter of days to live.
Finalmente chegamos aqui. Cajado da donzela da lua.
Broken bones. Must have fallen.
Delicious. One can't always be a gentleman. Knight to King 5.
Tea.
Vai dar BO em muitos níveis, mano. Ah, posso invocar o dog.
Finding my way.
Cadê ele? Ah, foi no acampamento, menos mal. Caralho, mano, meu quebrado, o bicho me jogou lá na casa da desgraça. Eu não upo, mano. Tô indignado que eu não tô upando nada. Tô pensando sinceramente pelas montanhas, mano. Caixas podem ser úteis em outras situações de combate. Braseira, se não alavanca fora do alcance.
The dog pants through a ball held firmly in his mouth. He
My friend!
Eu vou usar 2 cargos aqui sem uma boa ideia, mano. Salvar, né? Vou tomar um capote de novo.
slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil. This blade was a warrior's sacrifice to Stray. Blood can only be honored with blood. The drow script inscribed on the blade flickers and glows. It rises from the stone, hanging in the air in silent offering.
Ganhei uma espada.
Charmed, I'm sure.
É, cajado. Sempre igual.
A hero at heart.
Sei o que? Absolute. Falar com os mortos.
Someone there?
Já tá com o equipado, né? Tá.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Quer salvar o jogo? Nem ver o que essa espada faz, mano. Encantar uma apresentação, ações da traça. Quer dizer, com grande pesar das despedidas.
Make it hurt.
Keep them guessing.
Can't even catch my breath.
On the victor's path.
I don't fancy their chances.
Let's have some courage.
Survival is all that matters.
Caralho, jogo.
chase.
Battle favors the fearless.
Victory is assured.
Please help me.
Shall we cut and run? Step quick.
Ação. Grito estridente. Resposta ao ataque estridente dos inimigos até 6 metros de sua penalidade de testes mentais, né?
Fleet of foot. The witching hour.
Let's turn someone inside out.
I won't give in.
Cadê? Adiciona um bônus de traço de amarradura.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Você faz o quê? A dano cortante. Vamos salvar o jogo primeiramente. Não, vamos segurar primeiro, depois a gente salva o jogo. Tu primeiro, né?
Yes.
Tu. Também, cadê?
Sharp as ever.
Agora sim nós salvamos o jogo.
can stop me yet. Broken bones. Fallen.
Tim asks, known to cause confusion, best not get too close.
Trap. Be cautious. Trap.
Animal.
We've saved me. I cannot take much more.
The pride of the gate.
I've got a long road ahead.
Vamos continuar descendo então, né? Já que os animais ativar a bomba.
That might be worth a look.
O personagem coringou, mano. Uma coisa aqui.
Timask and torch stalks. Hell of a combination. Get confused by one, blown up by the other.
Onde tá só uma coisa.
Solemn victims! Here we go again. Don't waste a step.
Ah, excellent choice. The path less traveled.
Where am I needed? Let's chew the fat. One move ahead.
Don't touch me. Let's move.
Eu sei porque entrou no modo turno, mas beleza. Que desgraça é essa, jogo?
With haste.
Segue o escureço fortemente.
This feels good. No holding back. I've found my mark.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Okay.
The lesson is death. Tease me.
Caralho. Carregar, né? Bicho é ridículo. Nunca vi. Você é louco. Tudo aqui é hit kill.
Can't slow down.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
The pride of the gate. Heading out.
What now? Over there.
Come on. Can't stay idle. Think you can take me on?
Caralho, jogo.
Never a dull moment.
Mano, como que ganha de um bicho que é hit kill? Simplesmente aí mata o meu time todo em hit kill. Nem dá. Não consigo tancar esse bicho. A gente usa cegueira, tatuamento. A gente não usa nada. O bicho é hit kill. Vou tentar mais uma. Deixa eu ver o que nós temos aqui. Cobre uma área espessa aí. Nossa. Esse jogo também é complicado, viu? Oito a 20.
Death is but a word away.
É, não dá, mano. Sem condições, mano. Nossa, um ataque do bicho. Não tem nenhuma magia de defesa que realmente impede. Eu tô mandando. Eu não tô dando dano o suficiente nele. Vou tentar a última. Melhor. Vou terminar esse vídeo por aqui. Vou tentar umas vezes em off. Aí se eu ganhar, eu volto. Então até a próxima. Fui.